Well, welcome into News Channel 7 Plus today's Movie Music Monday. The official start of the summer movie season brought people out to theaters, so which films did the best? David Daniel has the early box office estimates for the 4-day holiday weekend.
$30 million. And we have our motive.
The Sheep Detectives stayed in 5th place, earning $12.5 million over the 4-day holiday weekend.
You could write a book. The definitive Miranda Priestley expose.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 added $16.5 million, falling to 4th place.
You're confident. You're strong.
Michael went from 1st to 3rd, but made another $25.7 million, pushing its domestic total to nearly $320 million.
It's weird how you two are dating all of a sudden. Like super dating.
Obsession rose to 2nd place in its sophomore weekend, earning $28.5 million.
Strap in.
The Mandalorian and Grogu soared to the top, opening with an estimated $102 million. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Well, let's go ahead and see what's coming to theaters this week and all the new music drops. So first, let's head on over to the movies. We've got Backrooms. That's a horror movie coming out by A24. We've got Pressure, which also seems like it's going to be a little bit of a nerve-wracking one. There is Tuner. The Breadwinner, that's got Nick Bargatze, I think. The Salt Path. And now listen to the music. Let's look at some new releases. Now I believe we've got a single here from Ariana Grande. That is Hate That I Made You Love Me. And then we've got Gulf Coast Jam. That's coming up. Lots of music to be heard there. So not necessarily a new release, but something fun and new going on.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Certainly. Gulf Coast Jam should be a good time.
I forgot that was already coming up.
I know, they came up
already
fast,
here.
didn't it?
Yes, that means I need to get interviews scheduled this week to help prepare some people for Gulf Coast Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
certainly.
Last year we had on, I want to say it was PCBPD came in kind of talking about traffic and safety and all the things to keep in mind for it. We had Hoyden Hat Co. come in and do Gulf Coast Jam fashion.
Whoa.
Did some hats.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun. So maybe we'll do some similar things. Bring that back. Maybe maybe I can get in like a boutique to show us some clothing items and things to wear to really get in the Gulf Coast Jam spirit.
What's the aesthetic for Gulf Coast Jam?
Country Coachella.
Country or Coachella? Okay.
Yeah, or I'd say I think like almost like Coachella goes a little bit more of like the boho look.
Okay.
Leaning more towards more of like a hippie vibe, where I would say this is a lot more country. Bring out your denim, bring out your cow print.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more Willie Nelson in there too.
Yes.
Kind of. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. Wait a second. This isn't your first Gulf Coast Jam season, is it?
It is.
Emmett
It's
Rice.
my first.
No
yeah.
way. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, we'll have to get someone in. Someone that can also do like men's fashion too.
Yeah. I need to know what the style is.
You do have the right shoes for it. Not on today.
Not right now,
but you're.
I did. A few segments
boots?
ago, if you missed it, I had my awesome Python boots.
Yeah.
It was great.
You know, I was disappointed
Quite
to
comfortable.
see.
I didn't expect them to be as comfortable on air as they actually were.
They were.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I still don't have a pair of boots.
You need to change that, Mia.
Not like a real pair of boots. Oh.
Yeah. No, these are my let's go to work shoes, or TV shoes, I should say.
That was awesome. Sorry, I looked up and all I saw was the zoom in on your shoes. And I had to pause and wait for you to see it too.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, but I've got to get myself a pair of boots. I have a pair that are like Chelsea boots. And when I wear my boot cut jeans, you can't tell that they're not like boots all the way up. You can't tell that they like end at the ankle. So sometimes I'll wear those and just like pretend.
Yeah, get a little sneaky with it.
Yeah. Exactly. But I was disappointed to see that on our music releases, it didn't look like there was much going on this Friday.
Yeah, it was kind of an empty slate.
Yeah, where there was just that Ariana Grande single, but I was hoping for a little more country. As I had said during our Spotify Live Nation, that my Spotify stats have been so skewed towards country since Tootsie's. I fully blame Tootsie's.
Yeah.
In the summer season, because honestly, once the sun is up and I'm rolling down the windows, I'm turning on country music.
Kenny Chesney, Jimmy Buffett.
I really
Alan Jackson.
Yeah. I end up really leaning towards Y2K country.
Okay.
Where I call it, growing up, my mom had a Black Denali. I have a whole playlist on Spotify that's songs that would play, or songs that I would listen to in the back of the Denali.
Yeah.
And it's just all the country music that my mom listened to.
I got a good question for you.
Yeah.
If you could put together a band that was originally, let me reword this. If you could reunite any band.
Reunite any band?
Any band that disbanded. If you could bring them back together. Actually, I already know this answer, I think. I think I already know the answer to this one.
One band came to mind. What is it?
One Direction.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I didn't know whether or not you were gonna get that, but I feel like you asked it, and I watched you see right through me.
I picked it up. As I was asking that, it went right to my head.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That felt too far.
Okay, anybody but One Direction. Here we go.
See, here's the thing: is I live. Are there any? See, I don't know who's still together and who's not. Like One Direction, that was like traumatic for like little middle school me.
Yeah.
So like that one really stands out. Who else has? I mean, I feel like I have a lot of like not good answers. Like the
Every
second
answer is a good answer. It's your opinion.
The second one that came to mind was Panic at the Disco, but honestly, like it's
one.
for the best that they're not really together anymore.
Why is that?
There was a lot of like inter band drama.
Oh.
Like literally like year or like basically album by album, each person like kind of dropped off.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So there was their first album, A Fever That You Can't Sweat Out, that had basically everyone on it. Pretty Odd had everyone on it. But I think Pretty Odd after that album is when Ryan Ross left, and Ryan Ross to me kind of had like the real heart of the band.
Yeah. What instrument did he play?
He played guitar, but he also sang a little bit.
Okay.
So like he's got like a bit of a solo in 9 in the Afternoon, and like when that song plays, I will not sing his part because I just need to hear it. You know, it's that good. I don't want to sing over it. And then for Vices and Virtues, they brought on a different guy. I want to say his name was like Spencer or something. And then Death of a Bachelor. Oh goodness, what is his name? There was a different guy that they brought on for that one, but then he split off and did his own band. And I don't remember what that band is called, but I remember the name is in all caps.
Yeah.
But probably for the best that they broke up officially, because at that point the whole original band was already gone, and it was just Brendan Urie carrying on the Panic at the Disco name.
Yeah.
So maybe Panic
Certainly
at the
there was a
Disco?
lot of Panic at that Disco.
Yeah, there sure was. Actually, I went to a Panic at the Disco concert.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I remember, I always grew up a big Fun fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was a big Fun guy growing up. So it's Nate Roos.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the other band members.
Have I told you this story before?
Kind of a shame, but
My health teacher, my freshman year of high school, when I lived in Arizona, he always talked about Nate Roos because he had taught him.
no way.
Yeah, so he said like this kid came over and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in a band. And he was like, good luck with that. You sound like a chicken. And that was Nate Roos.
Turns out he's one of the best tenors.
Yeah.
One of the best tenors of all time, I would say.
Yeah.
His voice
he's
can
awesome.
really get up there.
And it's like a very unique voice too.
It is. It is. This collaboration with Panic at the Disco. Did you ever?
Oh, no, I do know this.
Yeah.
It was on like a special album, wasn't it? But I don't remember. There was like an album that was like a bunch of collaborations.
It's that one piano song. I can't put it. I can't.
I can almost picture like the album cover, but I can't actually picture how it goes. That like just brought like a
Come on.
deep-rooted. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trusting you.
I know it. Because I'm hearing it in my head.
Oh, that's awesome.
I can't sing it because of copyright.
You know what we're going to be doing during the break now is listening to that song.
Blasting some fun, some Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
All behind the scenes.
I had another point to make when it came to bands. Wait, so what's your band that's broken up?
Led Zeppelin. I would probably say the Beatles as well. I would probably bring them back together. That would be pretty awesome. Fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's where we're going with this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Fun would certainly be another band that I would love to see get back together. Even though Nate Ruess is, he reunited with the Format, which was his original band.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he started off with the Format, and then they broke up, and then he formed Fun, and then sort of ran the 2010s with Fun.
Yes. There was oh my goodness, I'll tell you a funny story about former morning meteorologist, now turned chief meteorologist, Ryan Michaels.
Yeah.
There was a time he had on like some sort of playlist, and there was a song that was playing, and I was like, you know what, that song is so good. I'm gonna make a playlist of songs that are just like almost like motivational and like, you know, kind of like just good pick-me-up songs. And then couldn't remember what it was. I was like, I had told myself I was gonna build a whole playlist around this one song, and then couldn't even remember what the song was. And a couple days later, I came in, and that had to have been like a Friday, and this was like now like a Monday or a Tuesday, and I was telling Ryan, hey, you played a song that was really good, and it was like kind of like motivational, and I wanted to turn it into like a whole playlist and have that be like the top song. And he goes, okay, like how did it go? Don't remember. What were the words? I don't remember. All I remember was like the feeling it gave. And he was like, well, that like doesn't give me anything. A couple minutes pass, and then he's like, I think it was this one. Plays it, and it was Carry On by Fun.
Nice.
I just appreciated that. I was like, you know, it was a song you played. Don't remember the words, don't remember how it goes, don't remember anything about it. But he was like, no, I've got this.
It's a great song. The chorus is great. The meaning behind it, kind of sad.
No, I've decided
Kind
it's
of dark.
positive.
Yeah,
No,
okay.